Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, guys. Welcome to our live. So we're doing this 90-day challenge, go live challenge with our group. And my name is Candy. Sorry, my name is Candy, and I'm a mother of two kids, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hi everyone, my name is Luisa. I'm also a mom of two, a full-time employee, and a proud digital business owner.
Hello everyone, I'm Carla. I'm also a mom of two. I'm a full-time employee and also a proud digital business owner.
So, welcome, guys, and thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time. So, today it's our day 58 already of our 90-day challenge. And today's topic that we're going to discuss is share the importance of daily routine. So, the first one is it boosts productivity because having a set routine helps prioritize tasks and making it easier to focus on what needs to be done. So it makes us also helps us to be consistent, like every day, especially we need to do that for our digital business. We have to show up every day, work on our business if we want to be really successful with it. That's why we're doing this 90-day go live challenge so that we can be consistent and we're helping each other with that.
Yes, just I think my the one on my list is also connected to what you have. What on my list is it helps us build good habits. So by being consistent also, and repeating tasks like reading and doing lives like what we are doing right now or every day, and practicing skills. It starts with it starts to become a habit, and it will make it easier for us to do it, and it becomes automatic na siya without us
Mhm.
thinking about it so much. And the more we repeat the task, the easier it gets, because our brains get used to it. And also it helps us maintain a long-term positive habit also. So
Yeah, so for me, I know it's also similar. It's also for me it's improving our well-being because if we have our daily routine, it reduces our stress by giving us structure to our
Mhm.
day. So
Yes.
since we have a predictable routine every day, you feel more in control of your day, diba? You don't feel so overwhelmed. And then it's the same thing that we teach our kids, diba? It's like that. Like it starts as a kid na you have your routine. This is what you do every morning. This is what you do when you get home from school. This is what you do at night. And it, like everything you guys said, it builds good habits, positive habits, right? Um, yeah, yeah, improve well-being.
Yeah. So yeah, I think everything is kind of like just connected,
Mm-hmm.
to what we're all sharing. Because the next one is also it helps build self-discipline. Kasi 'di ba it helps us to foster discipline and resilience. Also, when there's like setbacks, then we know how to get back on our feet and really like take on that challenge as well.
yeah, yung second ko naman is similar to Carla, yung reduces stress din siya. So in addition to what she mentioned earlier, yung routine kasi nakaka-help with, you feel less stress kasi yung the decisions that you have to make, it reduces it. And each day kasi parang alam mo na yung gagawin mo, so you don't even have to think what else you need to do, diba? So by sticking to that routine, we save our mental energy to something more important, and it will help us more calm and focused into our task. Mm.
Yeah, so for me, my second one is, and I'm sure you touched on it earlier, staying focused on our goals. So having a good daily routine keeps us focused on our long-term goal by breaking them down into smaller, manageable actions each day. But we've always talked about this, break it down, like do small tasks at a time, diba, ganon. So like in our digital business, diba, this means like we set daily goals that will help us improve our business. So like for us, like we're doing lives every day. Parang it's already becoming a habit for us that every day we do this. It gets easier a little bit every day, and
Mhm.
it builds us our confidence, and we're trying to expand our reach to everybody, right? So like connected dyan yung sa algorithm, so that's why we have to do it every day. So yeah, I mean, we have to set a little bit, stay focused on our goals to learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like having a daily routine doesn't mean that everything's gonna go right. Like everything, like it's gonna be perfect, right? But it's like the framework that we set up brings out the best in us. So that's why it's important to set a daily routine. Okay, that's for that. And then the next topic is we're still reading the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and we're in chapter 6 still. And this time we have another like story to kind of just help us about chapter 6 is about imagination. So this story is about, it's titled What I Would Do If I Had $1 million. That's a lot of money for me right now. I can think of so many things to do. But anyway, and the story, it's I'm gonna try to read his name, but I might not pronounce it right. But it's Dr. Frank Gonsalves. He's a young preacher who dreamed of creating a new kind of college where students could learn by doing. Because like when he was at school, like he saw like how the school structure, he saw something that's not right. So he wants to build a college of his own, where he's gonna try to fix whatever he thinks that's not right going with the, just like the normal, like how this education system is right now. So and he thinks that he could do that by, if he has $1 million, that's what he's gonna need to be able to set up a college, a university, that he can teach how he wants to. And then for 2 years, he thought of a plan, like his dream. He believed in his dream, he believed in his idea, but he's just thinking it over for 2 years. Until one day he decided that he's gonna act on it. So he made a plan and he's gonna act on it. So what he did was like he gave a sermon, and that's what he titled it, What I Would Do If I Had $1 million. So with that, he already put out his speech. It didn't took him long because he's been thinking it already like for 2 years. So just writing it down it didn't took him that long. But then the day of when he's gonna present that to the sermon to all the investors that he invited, that's gonna be there, he left his note in his room, in his dorm or whatever. But he didn't have that note. But he still was able to give a awesome presentation because again, he's already been, it's in his mind, it's in his heart. So he already knows what he's gonna talk about anyway. So after he gave that sermon, there's this one person called Philip Armour who approached him, and he was impressed by what his plan and his dreams. So he was the one that invested. He gave him the $1 million. It only took like what, I think a couple of hours or something, or days. I'm not quite sure, but that's it. Like if you like, he believed, he thought of an idea and then he believed in it and he thought about it. He made a plan, but it just took longer because he didn't act on it right away. So those are like, I think, the steps. If we want to be like successful, if you thought of an idea, you make a plan, you have to act on it for it to be a reality.
Yeah, yung story din niya kasi ano, it's kind of similar to, it's somehow similar to the founder of Coca-Cola story din, which we talked about yesterday. And
Mm-hmm.
him and Dr. Gonzalez, they both realized that their ideas are can turn into money. And
Mm-hmm.
as long as they have that strong plan and they need to follow that and work on it, mangyayari. And they also believe that their success doesn't just come from just having ideas, but they have to know exactly what they want to achieve. And as long as there's a definite plan to also to make that happen, then mangyayari.
Yeah, and I think even in the book it mentioned that
Mm.
he had a plan of getting $1 million, and he thought about it for 2 years, and then all of a sudden sabi niya, my timeline, I'm gonna get this in a week or something like that, diba? Which is, and parang iniisip niya, I don't know how I'm gonna get this, but I will.
Mhm.
And then, as luck would have it, diba, that wealthy businessman was a part of his audience, and he liked his passion, he liked his plan, and he said, "I'm gonna give you $1 million." They're like, I mean, I think that's a perfect example of what we've been talking about the last few weeks is the law of attraction, diba? Parang
Mhm.
um it's one thing to think about it, but it's also one thing to like really put it into existence and really put an action to your plan. So I guess similar like sa digital business natin, diba? Like for me, it took me a year to really, like
Mhm.
think about this business, and then sabi ko, okay, I think it's been too long. I waited too long. I'm gonna act on it na. And then that's what I did. Like, even if I was a little bit hesitant at first, sabi ko, it's okay. Like, I'm just gonna do it. And like, bahala na, di ba? Like, sabi
Mhm.
ko sa leap and a net will appear. So then, you just do it. And yeah, and we haven't looked back since.
Yes. Yeah, and I think also what I like is when they talked about says where there's a will, there's a way, which is very true, diba? Like if you really want something, like we really make it happen, like whatever it takes. So I think it's kind of like what Carla was just saying about our digital business. All of us like want to, like earn extra. We all want that time freedom that this business really offers, and that's why we all find that way for us to be able to do this business. Again, there's a capital because this is a legit business, and that could be like a hindrance, for some of us to be able to even like start this business, but we did try to find a way to make that happen because we really to believe that we'll get that time freedom from doing this business, and we're working on it.
Yeah, with our online business, you can also reach that success. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, for us, we're not there yet, but with consistency and effort and hard work, we'll all get there.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. When there's a will, there's a way talaga. Kasi like, you want something in life, diba, you find a way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's, kunyari daw, like, you want to buy a cell phone. I don't have a lot of money. Eh, di hulagan, diba? You find a payment plan. You make it work somehow, right? Because you really want it. So, same with the digital business. Like, I really wanted it. I had to find a way to do it. Tapos, I think, syempre, there was skepticism involved. I had to make sure, I had to, talk to my husband, like, are you on board? Will you support me? Diba? Like, it took some time. And it really
Mm-hmm.
took a long time for me to get here and, like, prove, like, I can do this. Like, I have to believe in myself, diba? Like, and then you have to put your plan into action, like, just like the stories that we've read in the book. Like, you really, if you don't write it down or you don't act on it, then it's just a wish, 'di ba? Sabi nila.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you write it down and you take action, it's a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So, you really, walang magagawa yung wishing and hoping mo. You have to really take action. Kasi that's one of the reasons why I joined. Like, at that point in my life, parang ang daming gastos. And I'm like, okay, one job isn't enough. Like, sometimes like, nagka problem sa house, like may nasira, and then it's like a big expense to have it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So kung saan ko naman hahanapin yung money na yun, diba? So I really needed to come up with a plan and a backup plan. So not just like our full-time jobs, our income from that. I needed to find another source of income. So I'm sure hopefully other people can relate to that kasi there are unexpected expenses in our life that, maybe our full-time job just can't support. So I needed a backup plan, and this is my backup plan, and hopefully in the near future it will be my only plan.
Yes, it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you
Will.
guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us. Our websites are written down there, or my website is thinkinlegacy.com, or Luisa's website, luisaenriquez.com, or carlaperganan.com is her website. And again, you just sign up with your name and valid email address, and you'll get the link to our free 90-minute webinar, which gives you an overview of what a digital business is.
Yes, so please reach out to us if you think this business is something that you're looking for, and just sign up, give it a try, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions.
Yeah, we have live webinars every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So if you're not available during that time, you can always watch the replay, and if you sign up in our websites, we can send you the replay link as well.
Okay, so that's it for us, guys. Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes of your time, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Bye bye,
Thank
Thank
you.
guys.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Good
you, thank
night.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.